Hello and welcome to the world of Pisces. Pisces, I hope that you all are radiating positive energy at this time. Let's hop into it, Pisces. Let's get some soulmate oracle cards. And let's just see what's going on here with you and your soulmate, or mates, plural. Okay. First card you have showing up is you are spiritually connected to those you love. Okay. Spiritually connected to those you love. Okay. Everything you ever wanted is on the other side of fear. Everything you ever wanted, Pisces, is on the other side of fear. Okay. Never make permanent decisions on temporary feelings. In the heart of it, never make permanent decision on a temporary feeling. Lord have mercy. That is so true. Okay. Release your worries and receive universal abundance. Last card for Pisces. Sometimes the strongest people in the morning are the people who cried all night. Pisces. Soulmate oracle cards. We just gonna clarify these cards. Let's just see what's going on with that. Okay, and what's crossing everything is when you meet your soulmate, you'll feel calm, no anxiety, no agitation. Okay, so this is the universe saying when your soulmate comes in, nothing's going to be forced. Everything's going to unfold naturally. You won't have to fake it. You won't have to act out of character. You will be like genuinely yourself, in a calm space and in alignment. So when you meet your soulmate, you'll feel calm, no anxiety, no agitation. Okay, Pisces? That's what's crossing all of this, okay? So if some of you are looking for, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship, but just somebody in your life that you can trust, that you can get along with, someone who understands you, someone you can be genuine and real with, talk to, someone that's there for you, genuinely themselves want to be there for you, and vice versa as you them. So it seems like some Pisces at this time may be just looking for a companion, and it doesn't have to come in the form of a relationship. Soulmates do not have to come in the form of a relationship. Okay, first card you have is you're spiritually connected to everybody you love. Okay, so nobody that's in your heart that you have feelings for, none of that is by accident. Okay, these are people who shared past lives with you, or that energy still exists. Okay, next card you have is everything you ever wanted is on the other side of fear. Okay, so for some of you, now may be the time to get uncomfortable, to make some form of change, to do something different. Because if you keep doing the same thing, you'll keep getting the same results. And some of you have been repeating cycles over and over and over again. And if you feel like you've experienced the same shit around the same time of the year, every fucking year, it's just that it's time for you to do something different. Whatever it is that's blocking that fear, doubt, whatever that is, you have to move past that. And once you be able to conquer something that was challenging for you, doors and opportunities will start opening up for you. Everything you was looking for is going to be on the other side of what's stopping you. Okay? In the heart of it, never make permanent decisions based on a temporary feeling, right? Sometimes, and I think that's just pretty much self-explanatory, okay? Next card, release your worries and receive universal abundance, which goes back to everything you want is on the other side of fear, right? So basically let it go. Let it go and call in and start attracting what you want to see in your physical everyday life, okay? And last but not least, sometimes the strongest people in the morning are the people who cried all night. Okay? That's because you got that shit off your chest. That weight has been lifted, whether it came out through tears, you talking to yourself, whatever you have to do, it was a release. So when you get up in the morning, you feel ready to take on the day, strong enough to take on the day, so it's okay to cry. It's okay to let it out. However you got to let it out. However you got to release your stress, your fears, your worries. to get to where you want to be in life, okay? To attract the type of people you want to have in your life, it's all about releasing, okay? So, Pisces, let's hop into the reading. Let's see what the universe is telling you here, Pisces, on your soul's journey. I'm sitting here trying to think about what deck I'm going to use. All right. So, yeah, Pisces, we're going to use this regular Rider-Waite. Okay, so let's get some energy out here. You are spiritually connected to everyone you love. Let's see what's going on with that. Pisces is spiritually connected with everyone you love. And you'll know true love because you'll feel it inside. This Ace of Wands talks about a breakthrough, an opening, an opportunity, something being ignited, something you can feel that you cannot see or speak on or touch. You know what I'm saying? So, for some of you, I just heard genuine connections. Genuine connections. Decide who those genuine people are. And those are the people that you need to have around. Basically, nobody else, so your circle may become really small. Okay, but this gives you opportunity to move forward and come up out of whatever fear, whatever doubt, whatever worries you may be having, so you can start attracting what you want into your life. Okay, but you'll know true, genuine, spiritual connections through the feeling that comes from within. Okay, we have the High Priestess. See, you'll know. Okay, and those relationships are sacred. Okay, these may be people you tell the secrets to that they never exposed you, right? You never had to worry with. Right? You let these people see what's behind door number one. And even though some people think Pisces are really, really sensitive or emotional, there's a lot of depth to Pisces people don't even know. There's just more. You know what I'm saying? There's just more. You just feel things really strongly, okay? So with the High Priestess, with this Ace of Wands, you're spiritually connected to everyone you love. Those are the ones you can allow in. And it's up to you to discern who they are. So sometimes I get a sense that what I'm getting is that some Pisces need to know who their true friends are, who their true loved ones are. And it doesn't always, just because you were born into a family, have siblings, cousins, whatever, it doesn't mean that they're your soul family. It doesn't mean that, right? The closest people to you could be the enemy. Okay? So you have to discern, you have to feel, you have to go from within and see where that genuine, true love lies when it comes to the spiritual connection you have with the people around you or the people that you love. Because, see, listen to your intuition. Okay? The strength. And those are the type of people you need to hold on to. Okay? The ones who's always been there for you. The ones who's been your rock. The ones that's just, that could be your strength when you're weak. When you need a hand, when you need a counselor, when you need somebody to just vent to that won't judge you or expose you, the people that's really been there for you through thick and thin. That's a way you can know who you spiritually connected to. So you're spiritually connected to everybody you love, Pisces, but I'm getting that it's not many. Okay, and a lot of you guys' circle is about to get small because you're about to pick up the discernment to know the difference of who your real soul tribe is and who isn't. Okay, everything you ever wanted is on the other side of fear. Everything you ever wanted, Pisces, is on the other side of fear. Okay, and that's the harsh truth. Okay, it's time for some of you to gain some form of clarity, to start not being afraid of speaking your truth. Okay, everything you want is on the other side of fear. So what you want, you may have to speak it to existence. You know, things you may feel like you want to hold your tongue on, go on and speak it. Everybody else say what they want to say, how they want to say it, no matter how it makes anybody else feel. You could do that too. You know, so speaking your truth will help get you closer to conquering whatever fears you may have. Okay? And I'm hearing don't fear speaking your truth. Look, you got new beginnings happening. Okay? Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. Do not fear speaking your truth, Pisces. Ooh, Ace of Cups. Okay? And don't fear being the loving, sensitive, caring person that you are either. It is still low. Don't let nobody take this Ace of Cups away from you. Don't let nobody drain your cup of love. Okay? So this is like you don't have to fear love either. Okay? Once you get in alignment and know who you spiritually connected to, once you're in tune with yourself and that energy, you'll know who you can pour into. Okay? So don't be afraid to love. Look, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, all these new beginnings, right? All these new things start to happen when you start to conquer your fears. Okay, what else comes with everything? Okay, the Page of Cups. You just have to listen to your intuition and you'll be surprised what you attract in. Okay? Emotionally, you know, mentally. Okay? So, yeah. Never make permanent decisions on temporary feelings. In the heart of it. Okay? 5 of Cups in the reverse. Okay, when you know better, you do better. Period. Okay? That's why it's important to have some discernment. That's why it's important to know who your soul tribe is, who you're spiritually connected to, who truly rides for you, you know, opposed to who don't. Okay? Because that'll save you a lot of heartache and pain, a lot of misery when you can know the difference. Okay, when to open up and reveal, when to be vulnerable, or when you need to hold back. Okay, because you're a type of person that may love easy. You're genuine in nature, right? You're just a loving person. That's your natural way of being. With this Ace of Cups, that's your natural way of being. So it's important, you know, and then you want to love on everybody. Everybody, you know, especially uninvolved Pisces. Everybody's a friend. Everybody's trusted. Everybody's accepted because that's just the pure genuineness in you. But with doing that comes great risk and responsibility because it sets you up for failure. It sets you up to be hurt. Why? Because everybody that you're around doesn't have good intention, isn't loving, isn't caring, you know. They will use, they will abuse, they will manipulate, they will go as far as you would allow it. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes a lot of Pisces give that love too easily to all the wrong people. But it's just your nature. And the universe is just asking you to have some discernment around where you pour your cup at. It's time for a lot of you Pisces to cut people off that's unnecessary in your life, that serves no purpose, you know, that isn't, you know, bringing anything to the table for you, you know. Not just saying like nobody owes you anything, but how can I say it? Like you just need to decide who your true friends are and who's not, who's really there for you and who's not. Whether this be family members, whether it be relationships, whether it be friends, it's time for you to cut some people off. And I'm hearing just like all you need around you right now is the genuine people in your life. Everybody else can kick rocks. They need to. You need to be separated from these people or whatever. I don't know why, you know, but that's what I'm getting. Like, it's time for you to make your circle even smaller, you know, and only be with the genuine and real, the ones you can really depend on. If you can't open up and be vulnerable with a person, then they are not the ones that you need to be around every day. You know what I'm saying? We understand you got jobs and community and things, we're not telling you to go isolate and cut yourself off from the world, but the ones you allow close, the ones you really get that love to, the ones that you open up to and can be vulnerable with, you have to decide who those people are. Everybody else should be at a distance. So yeah, never make permanent decisions off a temporary feeling, is just so you won't set yourself up for emotional pain. You know what I'm saying? Emotional damage. Oh, something was trying to come out. Okay. 8 of Wands in reverse. So you're being called to slow down. Slow down. Halt. Cease. Stop. That's what I'm getting. Stop altogether. Okay. Freely pouring out that cup. You too quick to love somebody. You too quick to give. You too quick to embrace and accept people because that's just who you are, right? In nature. So the universe is saying, understand that about yourself and understand the world around you. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner. Oh my God, that's Lil Bootsy. Everybody ain't your friend. All right, so that's just literally, yes, right there. You got to know the difference. You can't just freely give that cup away. That cup is precious fucking cargo. That cup is your emotion. And that's genuine in you. And that's something that you cannot change. It's not your weakness. It is your strength. But you got to know how to use it. You got to know who deserves it, who can get it, and who doesn't. Okay? Some of you are just really the nice guy. Emperor. But it's time to start setting some boundaries and take control over your life. If you want different results, you have to do something different. You have to be strong. You have to stand on business. You know what I'm saying? You are a ruler. You are the ruler of your life. You are the ruler of your powers, your emotions, your whole existence. You control that. Act like it. You know what I'm saying? This emperor don't give a damn who likes it or who don't. He got responsibilities and shit to do. And he's wise enough to know. You know what I'm saying? So are you. You just have to be in your strength and in your power and not care like how you make other people feel at this point. Not to even be rude about it, but it's your feelings that matter. So you can't give that freely. You have to set some boundaries with the love you share with people because everybody don't deserve it, right? You would think everybody, you just open like that, just so caring, just with people and with your emotions and feelings. You love everybody. Not saying you do, but you just a loving, giving, natural person, and people take advantage of that, and it's time for you to have some form of control over that. Okay? Release your worries and receive universal abundance. So this is like, you're okay, just stop stressing so much. Stop worrying about the shit you cannot control. You can't worry about the shit you cannot control. And you cannot let that be the reason you don't make it. You can't let that be the reason that you stop or didn't get up and do what you needed to do this morning. Okay? Or any other day. You know what I'm saying? So release the worries, right? And it's the Two of Cups. When you it's like, I don't know, you can build strong emotional relationships. You are highly capable of that, calling in companions and lovers and all of that. Okay? But you know what I'm saying? It's like somebody's afraid too at the same time to truly give all of what they got to somebody. And it goes back to, that's why it's important for you to know who the real is and who's not. You have to be able to look at a person, read a person physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, to pick up on who they are. You have that type of power when you have self-control here with the Emperor. When you learn how to control your emotions fully, that's when you'll be able to attract the people who can come in and love you the way you love them, the way you love yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because long as you worrying and stressing about it, it's not going to happen that way. you're not going to get it the way you want it. But long as you're not worried about, love, it comes in. Okay? So release your worries around relationships, friendships, family. Release your worries around that. Focus on you. The true, genuine people will automatically gravitate to you. You don't have to go looking. Okay? So stop worrying about love, romance, and relationships. Stop worrying about this. I don't know. It feels like it's something else you need to be doing instead of worried about love all the time. Okay? Queen of Swords. It's time for you to speak on some shit. I don't know what you need to speak on and not care about it. Because you know what? The Queen of Swords can have a potty mouth. She's straight to the point. She say it like it is. She ain't cutting no corners, and she don't care how you feel about it. She said what she said. She said what the fuck she said. Don't be afraid to speak your truth. It's time for you to be very clear with these relationships, family members, the people that's in your day-to-day life. It's time for you to start telling everybody what it truly is, how you feel. And you will see who the real partners is, who really roll with you. Maybe this is what the universe is asking some of you Pisces to do. Go ahead and test these people. Cut them off if you have to. Somebody's circle is going to be even smaller. Okay? Because some people you think is a great partner, roll with you like that, they don't. Okay? When the shit get real, when it come time for you to need somebody, they not going to be there. So it's time for you to start cutting through the bullshit and seeing who your real partners, who your real soulmates are in this lifetime, according to the people you're surrounded by. A lot of people don't deserve your energy, and that's what I'm getting, right? Something's coming up for you Pisces where you ain't gonna get what you looking for with certain people around. See, something's coming up that's for you, and you won't miss it, right? And it's fated because it's fated, right? Like it's a part of your destiny. It's gonna happen, but there are things. It's just what time it's gonna happen. Because there are things you need to work on in order to get to this point. There are people that you need to cut. You need to just know who the real tribe is. Who you really spiritually connected to. And that's when your universal abundance will come in, when you stop worrying, when you stop stressing, when you start being your true, genuine self. When you're not afraid to speak no matter what. When you in your truth at all times. That's when the good things start rolling around for you, right? So it all depends on how long it take you to figure this shit out. How long does it take you to figure out who's true and who ain't? When you can figure that out, your life changes. When you can gain power and total control over your superpower, which is your emotion, the game changes. Last but not least, Pisces, sometimes the strongest people in the morning are the people who cried all night because you need that release. Some of this shit gonna hurt when you find out they ain't really there for you like you thought they was or would be, could be, should have been. Okay, but we ain't got time to sit and cry over spilled milk here with the 5 of cups in the heart of it. It's in the reverse. We ain't got time to be sad. We got to just let it go. Get it out. Let it go. As it come, release it. As the pain, whatever triggers, whatever worries, as it come, deal with it right then and there and release it. I promise you will be better tomorrow. Today may not be so good when you find out, who real and who ain't. But tomorrow is another day. And you will be way more powerful and stronger and understanding and discerning and all of that. So some of you have to experience some hard times just so you can get it, just so you can learn. We understand that you're just a good person in nature and you're loving, you're caring, and you're giving. But there's a lot of takers. So people will take as long as you give. You have to set some form of boundaries. You should not allow nobody to use you emotionally either. You should not allow nobody to play on your good heart because they know you're a good person and you'll do it and you don't really give a fuck. It's just you don't even think about it probably how they thinking when they asking you for stuff or trying to use you for your goodness, the things that money can't buy. You know what I'm saying? So it's important for you to know. And when you start doing the work, it's going to hurt to find out that the people you thought were those people, they're not. But tomorrow is another day and it will be okay. Anytime an issue presents itself, deal with it right then and there. Don't hold anything in. Don't be on the hush about it. Speak about it. Talk about it. No, right here, right now. As this happening, as whatever situation you come into contact with, and there's something you need to say, do it, say it. However, get it done right then and there. We're not leaving no loose ends. Okay? And whoever's still there, in the end, you'll know who you spiritually connected to. So, Pisces, sometimes the strongest people in the morning is the ones who cried all night. Okay? And you got to become a master of your emotions. You have to be grounded within your emotions. Okay? But tomorrow's another day. You get to focus on mastering something else instead of always being in your emotions. It's time for you to come back to reality. Okay? And focus on what's here in the physical. Okay? And conquer something. Okay? So you could be a master at overcoming obstacles and challenges because you are the master of your emotion. You got to know how to release them. You can't let that shit pile up on you. Okay? You got to master those emotions so you can focus here in the physical because you're a physical being, right? You're a spiritual being experiencing this physical existence. So you have to master your emotions so you can master this physical world we live in. And that's when things start really opening up and becoming more stable for you. Okay? And you got everything you need. All the aces is out here. All these new beginnings. All this potential that you have. You know what I'm saying? Make an offer to yourself to set yourself up for greatness. Look, 8, 9, independence, self-sufficiency. Right? Make sure you got to be strong on your own. Too. Right? Even though you can, you got this spiritual connection to something or someone, you know, you have to be strong on your own. Okay? It's like not like you depend on people to do anything for you. You can do everything for yourself, right? But being strong on your own, Pisces. Sometimes the people who cried all night is the strongest in the morning, and look at all this strength. Okay? Ooh, look at this emotional strength. You know, this is what gives you a greater understanding of who you are. This is what balances you out when you release the tension, when you speak on things right as it's happening, when you stop holding on the shit, when you ain't waddling in your misery, when you don't feel like, oh, somebody used me for my goodness. You know what I'm saying? Right? Like you don't live in regret. Okay, Pisces, so once you learn how to release, man, you become stronger emotionally, more balanced, more understanding of who you are. Okay, so if you holding on to some type of anxiety, fear, pain, stress, you know, let it out. Let it go. Whatever you got to do. Kick, scream, run, scratch, draw, color, listen to music, sing. Whatever you do to get yourself right. However you release whatever you going through. Do it. Okay? With a better understanding of who you are. You know? So what's crossing this energy, Pisces, is the Knight of Pentacles. For some of you, you've been waddling around in this too long, planning, plotting. Ain't no right time. Now is the time. Do it now. That's all this Knight of Pentacles is saying, because this is the slowest moving night. He planning, he want everything to be perfect before he make a move or make an offer. It may never get there. How much time is it going to take you to get it before you start taking action towards where you want to see yourself in life and where you at, you know? So now is the time, today, you know, to do whatever it is you need to do to move forward and start attracting what you need in your life. All right, Pisces, this is the energy. I hope it resonated. Let's get a word from the chakra wisdom to promote positivity to see which chakra needs to be worked on, or to simply get an inspirational quote that we could say to ourselves each and every day. Pisces, you have the 6th chakra, and this is the 3rd eye chakra, and this one is relevant to acknowledge spirit. Acknowledge spirit, okay? I trust in a higher source and I acknowledge my direct connection with it. In the stillness, I listen for the wisdom inside, and I am open to the spirituality that is within and all around me. I know that love is the creative force. I meditate and welcome mystical truths. I am open to seeking guidance in my spiritual quest from a spiritual teacher, master, or guru. And I feel like that is you. If you open up your 3rd eye and you acknowledge the spirit that's in you, you will have the discernment that you need. You are the teacher. You are the master. You are the guru. And some of you Pisces are chosen, and you don't got the easy job. You got to guide yourself up out of this shit. You got to know how to navigate yourself up out of this shit all on your own. Because for some of y'all, I feel like, something's against you, and you got to fight harder, to get there. So acknowledge spirit is the positive energy. If you're new to my channel and you like this video, go ahead, hit that like or subscribe button, baby. For those of you who are returning, thank you for your continued support. And remember that your comments are always welcome. This is all I have, Pisces. As always, be safe, be blessed, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.